Hello again, I am Jim Bob, and welcome to F1 Manager 24 Career Mode. Not my team mode, not, creative team mode. We're going straight out career mode in this little series. We're going to see if we can topple Red Bull, and we are going to be going with Ferrari, because I never really went with Ferrari in the first game, and I want to start with a strong team.
Ferrari have all the
Exciting
right
races going.
ingredients to mount a title challenge, but they need to build up their consistency on race days to turn their promise into more podiums. By bringing back the stellar driver duo of Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz for one more season together, Ferrari will be pushing themselves to excel this year.
Also, we have the guarantee of Lewis Hamilton joining the team at the end of the season, and I'm kind of curious as the Hamilton Ferrari dynamic, how he's going to stack up against Leclerc. So we're going to jump into a Ferrari career mode. They're actually the third best team on the standings, as you can see. In terms of car performance, they're second. Third in terms of headquarter quality, second in staff, third in drivers, but they have a significantly smaller budget than Mercedes. So I think this might potentially be a little bit more of a challenge, just because we know how important finances are in this updated version of the game. So I'm going to do like almost like a highlighty version. I'm going to be skipping sections. I'm going to be skipping practice. I'm going to be getting down to the nitty-gritty in qualifying, and then we're going to be doing chunks of the race, but not the whole race. So let's jump in and get started. Still going to go hard, still going to go experienced manager, and let's get going. So here we are then. As you can see, Carlos Sainz is out of contract at the end of the season, and Lewis Hamilton is joining next season to replace him. So we've got 1 year with Carlos. Let's see if we can at least give him a bit of a buff, so that wherever he ends up, I'd be curious to see if he does end up at Williams. I highly doubt it, but we'll see where he ends up. Let's go with wet track for him. Let's get Charles Leclerc's training in place as well. Let's have a look. I'm thinking maybe race strategy. Could go pace. Let's go with wet track on him as well for his smoothness, adaptability, and accuracy. We'll go with that for now. Javi is still here, has not been replaced, and my reckoning behind that is they simply didn't have enough time to get suitable audio for from the replacement engineer, whose name I can never remember, for one of the flagship teams. So I'm guessing that's why Javi is still here. Let's go with composure and communication. Build the relationship up a bit more. Actually, his relationship's already pretty good, isn't it? Let's instead then go with composure and feedback. And Ricardo, who's going to probably be Hamilton's engineer in real life next season. We're just going to go with responsiveness as well. There we go. Boost that communication skill as high as we can this year, so that when Hamilton does come in next year, if we do keep him and don't bring Bono across with us, then he should pair up quickly. Let's have a look at our affiliates, and we've got a lot of affiliates, haven't we? Wow. Got far too many affiliates, really. He has 10 months left of his contract. How much will it cost me to get rid of him? Just 430,000. So bye-bye, Giovinazzi. Don't need you. I'll pick up my wage bill. Going to keep Behrman, obviously. Going to keep Schwartzman. He is pretty good. Dino Beganovic, I suppose. And then I've got a couple of young girls here as well, Maya and Aurelia. Let's start, first of all, by getting Ollie prepped. So his stats look amazing, but this is because he's getting a boost from the Mentality Hub. They're not his genuine stats. We are going to try and make sure he is boosted as much as we can. But when he does get a chance at a seat, I'm going to go with... Let's have a look. That is definitely tempting. Yeah, we'll go with race strategy to start with. Let's have a look at Bobby. His stats will have a slight boost, but nothing substantial. He's pretty well balanced, isn't he? Let's go with long run pace. Dino, let's have a little look. Again, his stats are much higher than they should be. I'm going to go with long run pace for him. Maya, we'll put her on short run pace, and same for Aurelia. We'll put her on short run pace as well. Okay, so that's the drivers done. And we've also done our 2 race engineers. So let's move on to our main staff. Enrico, who is not going to be at the team next season in reality. Let's move up and down, have a look. I think bodywork is the way to go there. Diego Tondi, let's take a look at him. Pretty well balanced again as well. I think I'm going to go with airflow intake. And let's have a look at Diego, who's replaced Laurent Mekis, who is now the team principal at RB. We'll stick him on drill planning for now, but again, his stats are higher than they should be because of his mentality. That will change, so we will have to change that at some point as well. Let's also now do our pit crew training. They should get a bit of a boost as a result of his high mentality, I hope. Might not, but we'll see. Pump in some speed training. And then we'll just do a little bit of pit stop drills. And that gives us time to... Actually, now I've got more time, haven't I? Let's bump that up as well. And that one as well. Really focus on the speed training. And then I can put in a day of pit stop drills there. And then I go down to 0% just in time for the Grand Prix itself. Excellent. What we wanted. Lovely stuff. Right, car. Let's take a look at the strengths and weaknesses of the car. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty good all round. Chassis is pretty strong. Front wing, pretty good. Rear wing, again, about the same. Side pods, about the same. About the same on the underfloor. And suspension is about the same as well. So there's no real weak part in the car. So let's see what we got in terms of hours. I'm going to start, I think, with a really strong front wing. I'm going to drop everything onto the front wing. So the rear wing. Go with a really, really strong rear wing to get us going. We want to bump up our drag, reduction, and DRS. To see if I can tweak the dirty air a little bit as well. Go. Going to take a little bit of life out, but not too much. It's good, just a touch. And I want to keep the car reliable until I've got a handle on the finances of the team. There we go. One engineer, just a normal build on that. Not going to do any intense builds this season, I don't think. And then we're going to strip some weight out of everything else quite aggressively. So Really strip the weight out of that. There we go. And we're going to do the same with a side pod. Just pump that up a little bit. Strip the weight. Stay one engineer and normal. Looking to gain a lot of experience because I am planning on a second round of upgrades. And then we'll do the same with suspension as well. So again, we'll just put a little bit of drag reduction in there, but for this one, I want to focus more on tire preservation or brake cooling as it was in the previous iteration of the game. Just tweak the airflow like that a little bit, and then we'll take a little bit out, 2 steps back, and that will be it for that. There we go. So we've got 4 projects on the go, only 4 engineers in use. I'm going to actually get rid of some of our engineers here to save a little bit of cash that way. Drop it down to 6. I've got 3 scouts. I don't need 3 scouts, I don't think. You know what? Now let's stick with the 3 scouts. Let's do a lot of intense scouting. Right. Sponsors. So we've got 3 packages to choose from. One is an upfront package, and the other 2 are engagement packages. That is the best one, so we'll go with the engagement package. I do want to make sure I get plenty of upfront additional funding. I'm going to go for the ones that don't have any mandatory objectives where I can. There we go. And I've got 2 slots left. So let's see. Let's go with that one there, I think, maybe. Actually, was slightly less. Let's go with the CFD. And then let's get another race day in as well. Energy drink cameo or staff performance rating or head of aero fuel. That one offers about an extra $1 million. I'll go with that one. So we're going to have about 93.5 million funding for the season. Not close to the cost cap. Sponsor plan for this first month. Let's have a little look-see. We're not going to be building anything for a little while, so let's get a factory race day experience in there. And a factory tour. And then there are no mandatory activities this month. Let's go with a CFD advert as well. And we've maxed our achievement that we need to, or engagement, so we'll go with that. Let's set some targets. I do not think we're going to win. We're going to go with 3rd. We're going to play nice and safe. We should be getting 3rd. And we'll go... Yeah, we'll go 5th with science. And that will give us a little bit of leeway. I don't know if I'm going to be able to challenge. You know what? I'm going to try and challenge Perez. So I'm not think we're going to win, but we'll go 3rd, and if we get higher, that's excellent. And then 3rd is going to be the target position for Carlos. And with that, we are ready to head to Bahrain. All right, so I'm going to get the cars set up as best I can, get some knowledge into our drivers, and I will see you for qualifying.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
As you can see, both cars at 100% setup. Got those nailed in pre-practice too. No incidents at all in practice. No yellow flags, no running wide, no spins, no collisions, nothing. Very, very quiet. So let's jump into quali. So at the end of Q1, we are losing Ocon, Hulkenberg, Zhou, Sargent, and Gasly. So Alonso out in 11th, then Magnussen. The big shock, Oscar Piastri down in 13th place. Then it's Albon and Bottas. Into the 3rd and final qualifying. Again, we're going to go with these for our first lap. And this is where we're going to be a little bit more.
So now we have green light.
On the nose with our qualifying runs. We'll pay a little bit more attention. We'll get this first lap out of the way. It's old tyres, banker laps. But we will do a 2-lap run on,
It's a very good lap.
maybe just a 1-lap run. But we'll do a run on new tyres at the end. Leclerc currently on provisional pole position, thanks to getting a toe off the back of Hamilton.
And stop on the marks. Charge button off for last corner. Charge button off.
Tire energies are good.
Okay. Free air.
We can push.
But one thing I did realise as well is that I completely forgot to start upgrading facilities once we got our sponsors done, so I'll do that at the start of the next episode. But yeah, we've got some money to play about with again. No improvement from either driver in the first sector though, which is a little concerning, given that we're on brand new tyres. Currently first and fourth. Middle split is coming up. And again, no improvement for Leclerc or Sainz. Not looking quite so good. But Max is improving, isn't he? Yeah, Max is about to take pole position by the look of it. Norris is improving as well. Max does go top by 0.2. No improvement at all for Leclerc or Sainz. Will Norris take it away from us? Hamilton getting a bit of a toe? Or is that Russell? No, it's Russell getting the toe. Norris doesn't improve. So, not much in the way of improvements there. Only Max really finding some form on that final run there. We will start second and fourth.
Here in Sakhir, the floodlights are on, and it's nearly time for 57 laps around the Bahrain International Circuit.
All right, so strategy. Could try a one-stop. I don't think it's going to be particularly quick. That's what I was expecting. What I am going to do is I'm going to go really aggressive at the start. And then look to get a bit of an undercut going. And we'll go with something like that, I think. We'll do very, very similar for Carlos. Except we're going to put him on mediums for the final stint. There we go. And see. Let's just stretch that one out an extra lap. There we go. All right. Let me actually hold off on the battery. Use that to react to Max. And off we go.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. A chance to see just what Charles Leclerc can achieve here.
A second place start for them today. They'll be aiming for a podium, but could they even sneak the win?
Here we go. It's time to go racing. Here we go with the Bahrain Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Max gets a good launch, and so does Norris. We are down to third, but we have the inside line into turn one. And why am I on this strategy? This is not what I wanted. All right, let's make some changes on the fly then. Let's go with that. Forgot, it changes your default strategy when you mess about with things, and we didn't select the suggested strategy there. Why are we starting on the mediums? It's not great. Max already a second away from Norris. I want to try and hold the battery in reserve if I can. And I'm not going to be showing the whole race because I just don't have time in that. You know, I can only upload videos to or edit videos up to a total of 1 hour. So you're going to see me jumping in and out through bits of the race,
So
but
deployed.
I'm going to try and avoid any speeding up of time, so that we see any incidents happen
Here's the replay.
in real time like this.
Here we are then at the 11th corner. Very heavy on the brakes. Just unable to control the car by that point.
And that is Hulkenberg down to last place.
DRS enabled. At the moment you are P3. The next car in front is Norris. Got to him 2.0.
Right, I
So
think we
next
just
car behind
nabbed
is
the DRS
Perez.
off the back of Perez there. Oh, crash behind. And we got a full-on safety car. And it's the other Haas, Kevin Magnussen. Straight into the back of Valtteri Bottas there, I believe.
Safety car in this lap.
All right, ready to go racing again.
And Charles, no lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Copy. Keep pushing.
Yeah, we'll leave that open.
Okay.
And we are away on the restart. Can we jump anybody?
Safety car is in the pits.
Sainz under pressure from Russell, but does hold him off. Hamilton has been involved in a collision,
A crash in the main straight on the left.
and he's got wing damage.
Debris.
Problems on the restart. Did he hit his teammate? I don't think he did. No, it was collision with the RB.
Got hit from behind.
I think.
And for the crew watching on in the garage, that really must have been a hard one to take.
have a look. Can we see any damage on one of the RBs? No wing damage there. No wing damage there. Check tyre wear. Hard to say. Sonoda's tyres are the same as Perez. Maybe it was someone else who hit him then. I don't know. But damage for Hamilton. And we have dropped George Russell. Just about. He's pushing. He's trying to stay with us. I don't think he's got the pace. Now we're in trouble being dropped as well. And already now, the field's starting to spread out just a little bit. Got enough of a gap to Russell that he's now isolated. Sonoda is also another couple of seconds back with Stroll behind him. Then Ricciardo is a couple of seconds back with Hamilton behind. Alonso's barely hanging on. Piastri all over the back of him in 12th. And then we're seeing some gaps opening up in the lower bits as well as we do make the move on Perez. Now, can we actually get onto the back of Max before the DRS zone? That is the question.
Yes.
I don't think we can.
So in front we have Verstappen. So gap to Verstappen in front, 1.3.
Yeah, we are going to get overtaken again. So we are going to have to go into top up.
And charge button on. Copy that.
We run Perez wide. A chance for Sainz to maybe try and find his way past. See if we can box in Perez. Not quite.
Charge button on.
And the front two are gone.
Copy.
Which is a bit of a shame. And now Perez is back through. So we'll just have to tuck in and see what happens from here.
Race is long.
Race is long.
Sainz.
And Perez's tyres are struggling already. Max's tyres as well. Norris the big winner at the moment, getting those mediums out of the way. Currently the fastest man on track and battling for the lead.
Sainz behind with DRS.
Okay.
Charge button on.
Okay.
Charge button
We get run
on.
wide. Can we hold off Sainz? Yes. No.
All right, let's concentrate.
All right, that's
Behind
probably
we
actually
have
worked out a little bit
Russell.
better for us, getting
Gap to him, 2.6.
Sainz in front of Leclerc, although Leclerc has now dropped off the back.
Continue like this.
Confidence just took a nosedive as a result.
Charge button on.
Copy.
Let's not forget, we do need Leclerc ahead of Sainz. Well, actually, no, we don't. They're both on third or higher. Sainz gets past
Let's
Perez.
see what happened there. Now this was at turn 1. Can they squeeze by?
Can, but gave up the DRS in the process.
Up into third and contending for a podium place.
Perez just muscling his way through there.
Head down.
Car behind is Charles.
Charge button on.
Copy.
We have got plenty of tyre in reserve as a result of that safety car, so we are going to punch our way forward very soon. Just want to get a little bit more battery into Sainz and ideally into Charles as well. And looking at Perez's tyres, he's going to be boxing very soon. Another lap or two, I would imagine.
Charge button on. Charge button on.
So let's go for it. Let's punch through.
Can use K1. Okay, copy.
And more energy available.
Yeah, copy that.
Swoop down the outside line there.
You're doing good.
Comfortably ahead into turn one.
Racing,
And
lap in
now,
front.
need to see if we can sprint away without dragging Perez with us. Hopefully Charles can get onto the back of him as well. A little bit of work to do to catch up to the front two.
Currently P3.
Racing Norris in front. Perez on short behind.
0.8 behind.
Charles has got into range.
So at the moment you are P5.
Oh, look how easy that was to get past Perez there. Lovely stuff.
Behind you we have Russell. He will be 3.5 seconds behind us.
So Max and Norris continue to swap positions for the lead. Max is going to be boxing very soon. Perez still out there. His tyres now pretty much gone. He's going to be boxing this lap, surely. See Sainz less than 2 seconds behind the front two still. Leclerc about 3.5 seconds further back. We've gapped Perez quite comfortably now. We are in the pit window for Leclerc. Sainz's pit window opens up in just a couple of corners. But we are going to stretch Leclerc a little bit longer.
Tires are ready.
And in comes Chaco. Going for another set of softs. And that's a pretty clean and tidy stop. Where's he going to feed out? There's Yuki's in as well. Hulkenberg goes through. It's going to be tight with Gasly. Gasly's going to get him as well. Ocon might have a look into turn one here. Not quite. Max stays out. So we've got an undercut chance here on Verstappen.
And we think it will be soon.
Copy that.
.7. It's a tidy stop. It's not amazingly fast, but
On the right line.
no mistakes. We shook it out ahead of Perez. Fourth quickest stop there is Perez. We will get out in front of him.
Car
Currently P10. .2. Checo behind. Perez 2 seconds behind.
And now Max is finally into the pits. Have we done enough to get the undercut? It's a good stop. I don't think we have. Oh, we have just.
Charge on.
That was tight, but we made it. Right, Max has gone on to another set of softs.
Now look, here we head into turn 2. It's certainly
Had to
inviting.
switch from the right side to the left side with Max popping out the pits like that.
And 5th place after that.
It almost looked like Max and Ricciardo made contact, but they didn't.
And use K1.
Norris boxes. We are going one more lap with Charles.
Box now, box.
There is Sights just ahead of Max. No DRS this time. But he's going to get us. And we do get out in front of Norris as well. Beautiful stuff. So we are currently net P1 with Carlos Sainz. Stroll and Leclerc still yet to stop. But this is where we are going to start coming under a lot of pressure.
He has DRS now. Yeah, copy.
Predictably, Max makes the move.
Keep it up. Land
We'll
behind.
stay close enough. See if I can get some battery in the car. That's going to have to wait because I've got Norris all over me as well. We're into the pits now with Charles Leclerc. Soft tyres going on. It's not a quick stop. 2.9 seconds effectively.
And what's a wide line on exit?
Is Ricciardo going to get in the way? He might. Okay, lap 29, we have dropped off the back of the front two, unfortunately. Leclerc has closed the gap to about 3 seconds. I'm going to start pushing him now.
DRS.
And we are just about full on battery with Sainz. I'm going to start pushing him soon as well. You can see Verstappen has pushed his tyres very hard. Norris has pushed his a little bit harder than us as well. We're going to actually push everything to close that gap back up again now.
Less lift off. Copy. No DRS. No DRS, sorry.
So we got the gap back down to about 2.3 seconds. Still a little bigger than I would like. But we are now in DRS range of Checo. And we set the fastest lap as well. Lovely stuff.
Start button on.
Copy.
And try to cool down the tires as much as
Have a
possible.
lap of battery saving.
Copy.
Max might be boxing at the end of this lap.
Yeah, copy.
coming up to the back of Zhou as well. So we're getting close to lapping someone.
Car in front is Perez. Continue, keep going. And tyre phase update when you can.
We're gonna start to drop a little bit.
Charge button on.
Copy.
I was making another little breakaway at the front, doing what I can to close the gap down. Really want to be pushing the tyres that hard. Time for us to try and get past Perez.
Yeah, all good.
Perez in front. Race is long.
We'll have to get him on
Okay.
the exit of turn 9. Turn 10.
And you can use all the boost bar.
Yeah, copy.
And there we go, move complete and a nice little boost for Charles there.
And Verstappen 1.5 in front.
So this is for mediums.
Try your best.
And it's a bad stop. That is excellent. Excellent news. Perez is in as well. So we got past him
And
just in
Verstappen
time.
Just pitted now.
It looked like a clean stop for Perez. He's also gone on to mediums.
Okay.
Battle of the pit crews. Very clean stop. Not good for us. Charles is straight in behind. It's a bad stop for Charles as well. Oh, utter disaster. And we got held for Zhou.
Sorry about that.
Looking good for the purple lap so far for Charles. Flying in the first sector. Perez set his time without having DRS. Let's see. We should be able to beat it. Second splits is also purple. And the gap to Sainz has come down by over 2 seconds. Oh, there is a yellow flag. A lock-up for Zhou does not impact anybody. Someone's gone faster than us in the middle sector.
You've
That's
got the
got to
fastest
be
lap.
Piastri or Russell, one of those two. And we do set a new fastest lap, a 1:32.1. And they see 1.3 seconds quicker as Russell hits the pits. There's 16 laps left. And you can see we are closing on Perez quite considerably at the moment. We were almost a second quicker on that previous lap.
And more Lyco. Yeah, copy.
Copy.
Really get those tyre temps down.
And charge button on.
Okay.
And now we're going to go for it.
Let's lift off
Copy.
and use energy.
Copy.
Just
So increase
compromise
pushing
Perez's
status.
exit a little bit there. That should hopefully help Charles again.
That was good. At the P3. Have Norris in front.
You can push. No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
And there we go, we're punched away. And let's go hunting after Norris.
Car in front is Perez. Continue like this. Charge on.
Copy.
Look after the front tires.
Copy.
Could be a new fastest lap here for
Your
Carlos.
tire phase when you can.
Bit of graining, but it's
It
okay
is.
so far.
It's a 1:31.8. And look how much time we took out of the front two on that lap. Just keep that going for another lap. As Leclerc gets through on Perez. And gets the DRS, so we'll complete that move. And we are immediately going to try and break away.
And Charles, no.
So this is what happened. And it was involving Leclerc this time.
Very brave up the
opportunity's
inside,
there.
considering the pace settings we were on there.
Closer and closer to that podium. Now in 4th place.
Oh, and Perez has decided to box again. Very interesting. Did not see that coming. So we are still 3rd and 4th. Perez is going to be in a fight with Piastri, but he's going to have much fresher tyres. Did not see that coming at all. What was his tyres at on the previous lap? 47%. They're a bit low. Wonder if anyone else is going to box. Wonder if Max will box again. That would make things very interesting. See how strong a recovery Piastri has had. Look how far these two are now ahead of Hamilton and Alonso. And it just goes to show just how much of a gulf in performance there is between the Red Bulls, Ferraris and McLarens compared to the Mercedes and the Astons in this opening part of the season. We are, I would say, probably the 3rd quickest team. It says we're 2nd in car performance, but I would have to probably give that edge to McLaren. Norris has just looked unstoppable today. Or maybe it's just a mentality thing and he's flying high with mentality at the moment. Who knows? 10 laps to go, and we definitely have work to do still. So, 3 laps to go, and we have closed the gap significantly to Max. His tyres are dying. I've managed to get Leclerc back onto Sainz, and we've been using that to charge his DRS as well, and also protect the tyres just a little bit in places. Max in real trouble now, and it looks like we might actually achieve our sponsor objective after all. You can see Perez did push very, very hard. Look at his tyres now. He retook the fastest lap, no surprise there. And then just absolutely shredded his tyres in like 4 laps. Yeah, he took so much out of them. And now here we are. Very, very close to actually getting 2nd and 3rd. I don't think we've got enough in the car left to go after Norris. He's still got a fair bit of tyre life left.
Yes, DRS, 0.98.
But we are more than poised now to attack Verstappen
Copy.
in these last couple of laps.
Start button on. Copy.
And charge button on. Charge button on.
Copy.
And you can use all the boost bar.
Copy.
Max is now going into his end of race push. Trying to stay with him.
Charge button on.
Yeah.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Copy that.
Copy.
And we need some lift and coast.
And here we go. We're going to make the move on Max. Sainz gets through.
Good job. Yes, now Norris.
Now I need to get Charles up there as well.
He's 3 seconds in front.
So we need to push.
He's in range.
Can use K1. Copy.
It's going to be tricky. We start the final lap. We are in 2nd and 4th. Can we get past
And
Max for
last
3rd?
Copy.
So next car in front is Verstappen. All right, let's concentrate.
This is it. This is the last opportunity we have.
No lift off needed. You are doing a good job.
Ah, we couldn't get it. We couldn't get it.
And just a reminder on your eyes.
Ah, there we go. That's it. We're screwed. It was a valiant effort in the end, but we're just going to miss out.
On.
Copy.
And increase lift and coast.
But Sainz is going to take 2nd ahead of Verstappen.
Yeah, copy.
No DRS. No DRS for him.
Oh, look at Max charging up at the end there, but we did just hold him off. Leclerc, unfortunately, could not. get the move
P2,
done.
P2.
Just lost a little bit too much time in the pits there. And Leclerc has now run out of fuel.
Good job there. And some good pickup if you can.
And checkered flag.
So P4.
Done a good job.
And among the drivers returning now is Charles Leclerc.
Yeah, just shy of a podium, but fourth is still a respectable finish.
And Carlos Sainz heading up to the podium now, the Spaniard adding another to his record.
It's wonderful to see them take their first podium of the year. They had to earn it, that's for certain.
And we've certainly kicked things off in style here at the Bahrain Grand Prix. As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And that is about that for this weekend's action here in Bahrain.
In the next round, we head to the shores of the Red Sea as Formula One returns to Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
So then, confirmation of the final result. It is a win for Lando Norris. It's the first win of the season. Sainz in second, Verstappen down in third. Then it's Leclerc in fourth, Perez in fifth with the fastest lap in the end. 3/10 quicker than we went with Sainz. Piastri up 7 places, takes sixth and a long way ahead. Look, 19 seconds almost ahead of Alonso, who did in the end get back past Hamilton. Then it's Russell and Stroll rounding out the top 10. A little bit further down, we've got Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg. Then it's Albon, Sargent, Ocon, Gasly, Zhou, and a retirement for Bottas and Magnussen, which brought out that very early safety car. Driver standings then, same as the race results. And in the constructors standings, it is McLaren who are top with 33 points. We are second on 30, Red Bull in third on 26. Then Aston on 7, Mercedes on 6, and then it's RB from Haas, Williams, Alpine and Sauber. In the pit stop competition, we did not get anywhere close by the look of it. 2.7 was the best time, or the slowest time in the top 10. Our best was 2.72. So we weren't too far away, but yeah, problems galore, especially those second stops, which screwed up both of our drivers. Who knows? We might possibly have had a win had we not lost that amount of time, and we certainly should have been able to get past Max as well. So Red Bull lead the DHL competition by a point from McLaren. Alpine are third on 23, Williams on 12, Haas on 4, RB on 1, and then it's Mercedes, Ferrari, Aston and Sauber. Did not get the payout for Leclerc, unfortunately. That was kind of silly. But they do get contract bonuses, which eat into the amount of money that we earn. So instead of getting 677,000, we only get 352. Bit of a shame. And there we go. That is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I will be back with part 2 of this series, race 2 at Saudi Arabia very soon. And of course, don't forget, you can always check out our creator team mode in the live stream series that runs Monday to Friday from 8 p.m. every night in the UK. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Joe Bob, and I'll be back with more F1 Manager very soon.